Welcome to Jam. This is our first official podcast with Jordan,
Andrew,
and Matt. This is where we break down football and basketball with bar and banter. This week we'll break down some of the more interesting games from Week 5, and then we'll do a look ahead to Week 6 of the NFL. All right. I know what you've been wanting to talk about all week, or really since Sunday afternoon. Fluff, Green Bay and Detroit. Upset in Detroit. I was at that game for a bachelor party, cheering on the Packers, getting so much shit to try to fight me on the way out. Just what I expect in downtown Detroit.
or anywhere,
That's fair.
any city that is let's forget sports culture.
All right. Mason Crosby. That fucker walked home. He definitely went to the plane and was like, nah, dude, you are not getting on this flight.
He looked so bad. How do you miss
4 field goals and a PAT.
I thought it was 2 PATs.
one.
No, he missed 13 points. It was 1 PAT.
He had money on the lines for sure. He definitely had money on them.
Bad.
There was an over/under on like how many field goals he would miss. Like if he'd be 1 for 5.
Well,
Yeah.
so
They weren't even hard field goals. Like they were like chip shots, right? Like the largest were like 35
there
yards.
was a lot of. It was around the whole NFL though that was happening too.
They were in a fucking dome.
Oh, I know. No,
It's not like there was weather.
Mason Crosby looked the absolute worst, but there's a lot of extra points.
They
and
should have sent him
field
packing.
goals. Oh,
They
yeah.
should have re-signed someone
Well,
else.
so
If he wasn't a long-time vet with that
I was
team,
about to say,
they should have sent him
it's
the fuck home.
It's the tenure there that gets him to stay.
Dude, even the Raiders got rid of
Obviously.
Janikowski back in the day.
Yeah, how well did that go for them?
Got rid of Steven Hauschka too.
Seabass is the man.
Yeah, but he's in Seattle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how it is.
I would take him over Hauschka.
Yes.
He had Dan Bailey got kicked to the curb by Cowboys.
Yeah, and he's looking great for Minnesota. It's fucking
Terrible
crazy.
Cowboys in an organization.
All right.
That game though. So okay, Rodgers looked good.
Matthew Stafford looked good.
Yeah, no, I won't even take that from you. Stafford looked good. Rodgers looked good. He put up more numbers. Like, his numbers were great.
His numbers were great.
Again, Vegas couldn't score with their kicker. He hit like I don't even know the name of that receiver. It's fucking no name.
His rookie.
He's got like 2 last names or some shit.
St. Jones or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, his rookie that he got.
But he got Devontae Adams for a nice one.
Yeah. Well,
They don't know how to use like
their running
Jimmy
game
Graham.
is just as bad as ours. That's their problem. Except for we have the better running back now because we.
It's because they're not using Aaron Jones. They're not using
They
Aaron
didn't use
Jones.
Aaron Jones at all. And I
I
didn't
don't
understand
know why
it.
they're not using. It's
I'm
like it's
so
literally like the same as you
fucking
guys not
mad.
using Carry On, except you guys use Carry On and he did a couple good runs.
Yeah. Fucking Jamal Williams was taking all the fucking start. It's like us when last year when we decided we just wanted to use fucking our shitty running back,
Abdullah.
Amir Abdullah as much as possible when
Instead
Theo
of
Riddick
Theo
was
Riddick.
clearly the best person.
Yeah.
Cut him. Also, I'm disappointed in how Jimmy Graham has looked in Green Bay. He doesn't look good.
Jimmy
like,
Graham
it's-
hasn't looked good since New Orleans.
Yeah,
And
but
that's you know what? He can't catch. He can't catch.
you would think that Aaron
And he
Rodgers.
can't block. That's what he couldn't do in Seattle. He couldn't block in Seattle.
You'd think that Aaron Rodgers would know how to use him, but no, he's just the best hand he's ever had. Like, why not use him?
Oh, I think Martellus Bennett.
I was about to say Martellus Bennett was
He was
the
that
shit
dude.
for them.
He was that dude.
And they had
Yeah.
what's his name back in the day when they won the Super Bowl.
White dude. Not a white dude.
No,
White dude.
Fuck, I can't remember his name.
Oh shit! Starts with like a J, right?
Was it Rogers?
No,
that
they
Richard
had
Rodgers was after.
Richard Rodgers
They
and
had-
Eli Rodgers.
No, they had another tight end.
Anyway,
Don't care. All right, moving on from that horrible fucking game.
It was a great game.
Tailgating was sweet.
Why did it gotta be a terrible game?
It was a good game for Detroit.
I
Nice little
want to talk
upset.
about why is it that you guys beat only the good teams like the Packers and the Patriots, but you lose to the Jets, the Niners, and the Cowboys.
Honestly, that's been going on around in the NFL though, right? Like the next game we're gonna talk about is Baltimore-Cleveland. Cleveland has upset Baltimore. That's crazy.
That is ridiculous. And overtime, 12-9. Like that game was terrible. The Ravens have like
They have a
better team.
fantastic defense.
They have a better team, and offensively they're better than the Browns are too. Like I think
I
the
don't like their
weapons,
run game. Their run game is still suspect.
Yeah, with
Alex
Buck
Collins
Allen.
and Buck Allen.
Yeah, Buck Allen and Alex Collins. Like, but Michael Crabtree's there. He's supposed to be good, and Willie Snead's also there, which is kind of it's questionable. But
John Brown.
John
Brown's
Brown's there, and
He's
Flack-
injury prone as fuck, but he's quick.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, really. And Flacco's still.
He's still
He
Joe
can
Flacco.
play
I don't
decent.
want to. Don't talk about Flacco. We're done with this
I like
conversation.
Flacco.
Flacco's alright.
He's
I
fine.
would take him over a lot of other quarterbacks.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
somewhere around
Oh,
halfway
yeah.
with everyone else.
Yeah.
He's Alex Smith. which I used to
I
love
think
Alex
he's a
Smith.
little bit better than Alex Smith.
Yeah, I would have put Alex
but,
Smith
like,
higher than him until this last
Joe
week.
Flacco has a better arm. Much better
Yeah,
arm
yeah,
than
yeah. Well, because
Smith.
Alex Smith can't throw
But
farther than
Alex,
40 yards.
the thing is, I don't think he can throw farther than 5, but... Oh.
So Smith's problem is quarterback. In San Francisco, Alex Smith had John Harbaugh, who was a great quarterback, and KC had Andy Reid.
So,
Jay Gruden is not as good a coach as either one of
Alex
those
Smith
by
still
far.
looks good.
He looks okay in Washington.
I
He's
hate
not
Jay
that
Gruden.
good.
I hate Jay
what-
Gruden.
he's what
He's
you
not
expect.
I
that
still
good.
hate Jay Gruden.
He's
He
not
does
looking
what
that
you
good. Like
expect.
he looked really good with Andy Reid, and
He
he looked
looked
good with
bad.
John
I
Harbaugh.
wouldn't say
He
really
got
good.
shipped out of
I mean-
Seattle or San Francisco because John Harbaugh was gone. He had a shit coach, and then Kaepernick. But
Kaepernick
he's
was-
gone
it's
because of
Kaepernick was
it's a
playing
coach.
well,
Jay
and-
Gruden isn't a good coach.
He looked alright the first couple weeks.
Jay
It's
Gruden-
like,
Dude, no, Alex Smith. I didn't understand at first why they were moving on from Alex Smith to begin with. It.
because Pat Mahomes is the fucking truth, which is the game we're about to talk about right now. Great transition. Look
Oh,
at
yeah.
you guys transitioning like champions. Jacksonville at Kansas City. Yo, Jacksonville's supposed to have the best
Bro.
defense in the NFL, and
Bro.
Kansas City threw all they did work to them,
KC.
and their defense intercepted Blake
4
Bortles twice in the first
interceptions.
half. Right? Yeah, they just
4
shit on him.
interceptions. Your quarterback that you love so goddamn much threw 4 interceptions against one of the worst defenses in the
I mean,
NFL.
yeah, are they the worst defense? When
They're
they started
not
doing that? Like
very.
Kansas City's defense looked like they were like fucking amazing. Like we all have been saying, like Kansas City won't win the Super Bowl because they're only an offensive team. They have zero defense. That defense looked amazing against Jacksonville.
I mean, they might turn their season around with that defense.
Granted,
I mean,
It was Yeldon,
look
not
at-
Fournette.
But also look at last year of like the Patriots. Their defense in the first half looked terrible, but then they started clicking. Season starts
What
going
cost them
on.
in the
Defense
Super Bowl?
looked good.
Oh yeah, their defense sucked dick.
Well, yeah, the Super Bowl, the defense sucked dick.
That's 'cause they did.
But by the time Kansas City gets to the Super Bowl, Eric Berry will be. They'll have Eric Berry back. They'll have their other defensive end back. They'll have a good defense.
Akeem Talib, right?
no,
No,
He's in
Keith
LA.
Leaves in LA. No, defensive end. They had their defensive end that went down at the beginning of the season. But
I can't think of his name.
they'll have a good enough defense to keep up. If their offense can play like they're playing now, like
We're gonna see what Mahomes can do this week in New
dude,
England.
he's playing the
Dude, we just
In
watched
New
that.
England.
Time out, shut up.
In New England.
We
I'm
said
saying.
that. We said that 2 weeks ago when they played Denver. We said that this week when they played Jacksonville. Pat Mahomes, he still doesn't throw a pick, right?
8-2.
They threw two
Oh,
against
two
Jacksonville.
Okay, so
Well, Jalen
not a
Ramsey,
guy.
fucking Andrew Bouye, or
So,
fucking Bouye.
he's not a guy.
Like, come on.
But he's looking great, and I
I straight called both.
believe in Pat Mahomes. So Fournette's gonna be out again for Week 6.
Yeah.
So Jamal
They
Charles,
signed Jamal Charles.
Jamal Charles?
Jags signed Jamal Charles.
He's
TJ Yeldon's still starting, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, because Jamal Charles will tear his ACL signing a paper.
I bet he's still fast as fuck.
Oh, I bet he is
He's
too.
still probably gonna be like one of the
We got-
quickest guys out
You
there.
got him for about fucking
He's done for a year, right?
half
Yeah.
a year, half a season that you could run him actually like how he was.
They literally need him until
And
Fournette's
he's
healthy.
over.
They
Yeah.
literally need him until
Oh, yeah.
Fournette's healthy.
They
He look
should
good.
they should keep Fournette out for as
No,
long as
they should. As long
should
as they
keep
as
Fournette
long
as
as they
long
can
as it
keep
takes.
ahead in their division,
Yeah.
which they're 3-2, so they're looking good. I
Yeah,
think
no,
Tennessee
I think they should
Tennessee's
absolutely.
technically ahead of them because they have one less division game than they do.
If you think about it, they really have an easy path. Their division is trash.
Oh yeah.
The rest of the division is not. That division is isn't good.
Like I said, they're currently in second because Tennessee has one less divisional game than them, and they've lost a division game. But other than that, I agree. Keep Fournette out until he's legitimately healthy because you don't want to. He's the future of that franchise because it's not Blake Bortles. Like, just keep him out. You're right. Keep him healthy. Minnesota, Philly. Philly does not look good. Their running back situation is shit. Jay Jai got hurt.
Yeah, it's-
He's towards ACL. He's out for the season. They are gonna start Corey Clement, Wendell Smallwood.
yeah, that's all they got right now.
And Darren Sproles.
That-
They're talking.
Who anyone's just
Darren
throw up in their
Sproles is
mouth
playing,
yeah.
as I said that because that's horrible.
So
Not good.
right now, the Buffalo Bills are in talks with the Eagles to trade LaShawn McCoy to go back to Philly.
Are they trading
But-
McCoy because of his off-field issues, like him getting suspended? Because
No, I think it's
who else
less-
do they have?
I think it's more
Bilal
because
Powell, right?
they
Buffalo?
have Chris
Chris
Ivory.
Ivory.
So that I
He's
think
not
it's, I think
fast.
it's more to do than with Buffalo like sucking anyways. So they're like, let's get draft picks. I think that might be what they're trying to load up on. But which were also reported, I was reading an article that Buffalo's price is really high for LaShawn McCoy, who's a 30-year-old running back.
What do you think they want from a first-round pick,
He's still named
Second round
value.
pick?
Probably saying
He's
first
still
round.
named
like a
value.
first and like a sixth?
If I was them, if I'm the
Like, what do you
Bills,
value a first-round pick at?
I'm trading LaShawn McCoy.
The
'Cause,
prob- the
at this
problem,
point in
though, is
time, I know we suck.
If the Eagles do well, their first-round pick is late.
Yeah. But here's the thing: is if I'm the Eagles, I'm offering my second round pick and probably my 6th or 7th round pick. That'd be a good trade for LaShawn. That's good value out of LaShawn McCoy because he comes in. You have 2 other backs that are there to back up LaShawn McCoy.
He still might get suspended.
He's a good belt. No, he's not. That's already done with.
They squashed that?
They squashed that because they found he wasn't even in the state when whatever
Tell it
happened.
to Ray Rice.
Okay, you know what they really should use as a trade piece? Nick Foles. They could trade Nick Foles for a running back because they have Carson Wentz.
Yeah, but they signed the Jets or the Bills aren't going to do that.
No, I'm saying it doesn't have to be. I'm saying it doesn't have to be Buffalo.
Like a
but
three-way
any
trade?
team,
Like a three-way trade?
somewhere. Like you can trade Nick Foles for a running back.
I feel like his value is down immediately after the preseason.
You're Mike Tomlin. Do you want Mason Rudolph, Landry Jones, or Nick Foles running your team next year? I'm saying if they want to get Le'Veon Bell that bad, they trade a pick and Nick Foles, they get Lev Bell. They trade somewhere else who's looking to get rid of a running back
If
next
they
year.
think Shady's coming at too high of a price, there's no way they can afford Le'Veon Bell.
No way.
Nick Foles a first round pick and
Well,
something
first of
else.
all, I don't even get this. What? If you're the Steelers, why the fuck aren't you all over trading LaShawn McCoy? I mean, not LaShawn McCoy.
Le'Veon Bell?
Le'Veon Bell.
Because he's a
Because
set
James
running back,
Conner
he's a
really-
future
I
team.
don't care.
He's
I don't
a
care.
future of the
He's
team.
leaving. No, he's leaving.
Maybe.
He's leaving.
No, they're not.
If he gets
Dude, you
signed, he's
franchise
gonna
tag
stay.
him 3 times, you're not paying him. Or twice, sorry.
No.
Franchise tag him twice,
They're
you're
not.
paying
They're not
him.
willing to pay what he wants.
I think he's going to stay
Nope.
there. He's going to stay
He's
there.
not staying there. He's not.
After this year, there's no way he's staying.
He's definitely going to stay. I think he's going to stay in Pittsburgh.
He's not.
I think
I
he
don't
will.
think so
I'd
either.
be willing to bet anything right now that he's not staying.
Do you think Shady fixes the Eagles' problems? Because
No.
Carson Wentz doesn't look good either.
No. Well, Carson Wentz is fresh off of a fucking
ACL tear.
ACL.
Alshon Jeffrey's injury is
Alshon Jeffrey.
isn't.
Once that, I think that team's just going to start clicking again, and that'll be that. I think we won't even be talking about how bad the Eagles look by the end
That
of the
offense
season.
is like so good. Alshon, Zachary,
The
Nelson
defense should
Aguilar.
be so good, though.
Yeah, they're disappointing this year for sure. Considering the fact that it's won a Super Bowl, they're looking pretty bad.
It's true. All right, next week, the next game to talk about, and we're not going to go into depth in this at all because it's such a shitty game.
I got
There's
this.
Arizona at San Fran. Arizona Cardinals got their first win.
Brady got
Yippee
injured.
fucking Kaye. Brady got injured. Alfred Morris is going to get the start next week. Moving on.
Josh Rosen.
Nope, moving
Shut
on.
up.
I'm saying you
Still
gotta
moving
win. That's all
on.
I'm saying, you
Still
gotta
moving
win.
on.
That's all I'm
Shut
saying,
the
you gotta
fuck
win.
up. Shut up. The Monday night game was Washington at New Orleans. Drew Brees broke the record. For what record is it? Because I feel like we have a lot of records that are possible
He
to be
broke the
broken
passing
now.
yards record.
He broke the passing yard record. Is 1 to get into the 500 club. 1 more touchdown to get in the 500 club. Him and Tom Brady are the only 2 people that are going to break the touchdown record.
So-
They're going to both break the
Hang
touchdown
on, not only
record.
that, Drew Brees is the all-time most accurate quarterback.
Yeah.
Completion and completion percentage,
He's
and
still-
he has the most completed. He has the most completions of his career all time too.
Yeah.
So
He's the number one
my
completion
issue
leader.
is the completions number is literally a longevity career or record, right?
No. Oh, well, the completion percentage is not.
No, percentage is not. Yeah,
The
percentage
completion
is. I get
go
percentage.
down.
But total
Yeah.
completions
Yeah.
is longevity.
Yeah.
So is passing yards.
Well, so I mean, it also has to do with how many passes you throw per game. Too.
Right, so like compared to like 10 years ago, we were clearly throwing more passes a game, right? Because
Yeah.
it used to be like 70% run, 30% pass. Now
Yeah.
it's like 50-50, maybe even more lopsided towards the pass at
It
this
might be
point.
towards more,
And
depending on what team.
and we protect the quarterback significantly more in the
Oh, yeah.
NFL now than we used to.
Of
So
course.
I'm not saying like he needs an asterisk because like because Babe Ruth got into the Hall of Fame in baseball, right? Like, and he didn't have like black baseball players fucking pitching at him and running against him and chasing his fat ass down. So it's impressive. I think Drew Brees is great. He's a great quarterback. He's accurate. He looks really good still at this age.
I still think
He's
he's
been in the
number
league
2
for
all time.
17 years.
But he's been in the league for 17 years. The average expectancy for a quarterback is what, 5?
I think he's
No.
number 2 all time. It's higher than that. It's
Number
he's
2
not
all
running.
time?
I do.
No.
I think he's right behind Tom Brady.
See, I can't. So I don't know enough about football from before I was like paying attention to football to know enough about like Joe Montana. I know Dan Marino never made a Super Bowl, but I know he had great. His numbers are still
They
great.
were
He
all
was
great.
good,
They were all great quarterbacks.
and
were
they
all
didn't pass as
phenomenal.
much as they do now. It wasn't a passing game. You had a
Yeah.
fullback, you had a tailback.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Like they would never have broken passing yard records because
but you
they
can't throw
didn't pass
asterisks
enough.
because now there's more throwing. Like,
I'm not saying they're an asterisk, but I'm just saying like we need to establish as a culture. Like
okay,
it's a different
and
game.
if they played today, then maybe they'd be better.
It's literally like comparing
But
like
that's just
Jordan
maybe.
to anybody from now. Like it's a different game, right?
I don't give a fuck about that. Jordan is not better than LeBron James. Jordan is not a better player than LeBron James.
Okay, we'll talk about that in basketball. But anyway, back to football.
That's about that.
Hang on, okay.
I can't take anything away
So
from the
Drew
player
Brees is
because
great.
before there was
But-
different rules.
Come on, your number one's Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Your number two is Drew Brees.
Yeah, then
You're
Brett
putting
Favre.
over Brett Favre,
Yeah,
over Peyton Manning.
yeah. Oh, definitely
No,
overpaid. Manning.
not over Brett Favre.
Peyton Manning
And
is the
not
greatest
over Joe
regular
Montana.
season quarterback ever, but that's where it stops.
No, I agree because I think Peyton Manning
But
had.
Calvin Johnson can't be a top receiver ever.
That's a. I don't understand where your logic came into making that argument,
Never
so I'm gonna
playoff.
ignore it. I don't. That's horrible.
Regular
Look,
season.
look. Peyton
Michael-
Manning had
Peyton
Hall
Manning
of
had
Fame.
amazing teams.
Peyton
with
Manning had Hall of Fame.
or
Look,
fucking
yeah, I agree.
receivers.
That's my argument. Peyton Manning had
There's a
Hall of
big
Fame
difference
wide
in
receivers.
Tom
Calvin
Brady.
Johnson playing for
So is Tom
the
Brady.
Lions.
Tom Brady has
We're
Hall of
getting
Fame
off
receivers.
topic.
Some.
Tom Brady has Hall of Fame
Some.
players.
No.
Yes.
Look,
Randy Moss, Rob Gronkowski.
You never won with Randy Moss.
Still, he had him.
You won without Gronkowski.
And Randy Moss is better than anyone
You
that
won
Peyton
without
Manning ever
no,
had.
no,
Yeah, man.
that's not true. So Reggie Wayne's the Hall of Fame,
Not
right?
better than Randy Moss.
Listen to what I'm about to say to you.
I
We're,
know.
we're talking about Peyton Manning and Drew Brees, right? At this point, Drew Brees has. Name me a Hall of Fame receiver that Drew Brees has had. You won't because it's Brandon Cooks, Marcus Colston, fucking Michael Thomas. Like none of these guys are Hall of Fame receivers without Drew
Not
Brees.
yet. Michael Thomas might end up going there.
He might,
But-
but it's because of Drew
But,
Brees.
like,
Colston was
Jimmy
there.
Graham was like,
We know he sucks.
we know what happened
we know
after
he
he
sucks.
lost Drew Brees. We have a great after time because he went to play with Russell Wilson and then now he's playing with Aaron Rodgers and he looks bad, right?
Yeah.
So
I like Drew Brees. I
think Drew
number
Brees
two
is
all-
too. I
number
think
two
Drew Brees
is just kind
I
of.
love Drew Brees.
I'm not gonna say number two
second
because
greatest
again I can't speak to older quarterbacks, but he's top 10.
Montana would be
He has to
He's
be top,
undoubtedly a
he's
top
five.
10
He's top
quarterback.
He has to be top 5.
Probably top
I mean, just based on names alone, you got what Brady, Manning, Breeze, Joe Montana,
well,
Brett Favre.
now Brees is top 5 because of statistics, and he's still going to
He
continue.
has to be top 5 because, like, if we take statistics out of it, we get to look at how short he is and how good he's played like
The eye
position.
test.
All time, like he's amazing. He makes magic happen on the field. So if you're gonna go by eye test, Drew Brees is fucking phenomenal. He's unreal.
He is.
And
It's
then
true.
you add statistics in, and it's just like, dude, this guy is a fucking straight up.
Are we
cheat.
talking like third quarter statistics where like he's got like the most
No,
passing
we're
yards
talking
in like
about we're talking
two
about
quarters
all,
with like 5 minutes left in the game?
His
Like
completion percentage.
whack ass
His
statistics.
completion percentage has not gone down, regardless of how bad his receivers were. Because there was a stint there where he didn't have anybody. In between Marquise Colston and when Marquise Colston left, Jimmy Graham left.
Yeah, Brandon
He
Cooks.
didn't have a running back.
Yeah, Brandon Cooks.
He had Brandon Cooks. But
That's
Brandon,
why Colston left.
But Brandon Cooks was fast as fuck and like.
No, yeah, he's
sure,
good.
He was good.
And then
Who
Willie
was
Snead.
another receiver?
Brandon Coleman came in after Colston. He's quick.
Hey, Ted Ginn also.
He was quick.
Ted
That
Ginn was
kid
old.
sucked.
He was old. Like Willie Snead was still there. Like
Willie Snead's- was
again, they're
injured.
not top
Willie
talents.
Snead's injured.
They're not top talents.
They're not even close. They didn't have a running game for a while between Bush and Kamara.
They had Ingram.
Well, but Ingram didn't look like
And Ingram came in as a backup.
Yeah, Ingram gained how good he is by getting Kamara too. Like that's
And-
how he looks way better when he has the 1-2 punch. They look amazing with the 1-2 punch. Ingram looks fucking beastly. But before Kamara got there, he was, bottom 10 starting running backs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he's great. It's.
I like
there's
Ingram. No, I love
No,
him.
I'm talking about Drew Brees.
Drew Brees is number 2 to me. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right.
All right. Last headline to talk about before we get into this coming week 6: Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys. How do you feel about America's team right now?
they're a fucking joke.
They're
They're kind of a joke. I won't go there.
They're a
Why?
joke. I miss Tony Romo.
Like, come on. Dak Prescott is at best a backup quarterback.
I mean, not in this NFL. He's still
Nah,
somewhere. He's
Maybe
he's
in like
top
the Canadian
20.
Football League.
I put him above 8 quarterbacks.
Well, exactly. So,
The-
Deshaun Kaiser in the last 5 starts has more passing yards and passing touchdowns than Dak Prescott does.
Well, according to Jerry Jones, they don't have a number 1 receiver, and they haven't in quite a long time.
Jason Witten and Des Bryant.
I'm just saying.
Jason Witten is Hall of Fame,
Sure.
100%.
Sure.
And he might even be first ballot.
Jason
he
Witten
was
will
that
be
good.
first ballot because of when he retired.
And he's so good.
Because
Yeah.
Antonio
He
Gates
is
stayed in another year.
amazing.
Because Antonio
Yeah.
Gates stayed in another year.
100%.
But
100%.
Des Bryant,
And he went after Tony Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Des Bryant, when he played with Tony Romo, was fucking amazing.
He was.
That guy was fucking impressive.
He was.
Then he got Dak Prescott, and Dak Prescott, like,
Ruined his career.
he was just like, fuck it, I don't throw the ball well.
He kind of was the reason that Dez had to get out of Dallas.
Well, yeah, but I can't believe Des Bryant hasn't signed anywhere yet.
I think teams are
come
worried about
on.
because he's kind of a head case.
I don't give a fuck.
But I'm just saying,
That's
like,
receivers.
that's why I'm
The
surprised
Pa-
he didn't go
I
to the
mean,
Patriots.
the-
Why
I, don't know,
he
the
didn't
Patriots,
go?
I don't know why the Patriots are trying to sign him. They could.
Or
They,
Packers.
because he honestly they couldn't sign him because they couldn't afford him.
I don't want to hate. I don't want to hate Des Bryant.
The Packers. What?
The Packers would be
Touche.
so good with Des
The
Bryant
Packers
though,
would be really-
and Devontae.
yeah.
Oh man, you guys would
I'd
hate
be
that.
scared.
And
Should
Cobb
be
in the
scared.
slot, like if he can stay healthy.
Cobb's hurt. This is
I
this
know.
is Cobb's last year.
But like you take the pressure off of him, and you still have Jimmy Graham, like that would be a really good team.
We just talked about how bad Jimmy Graham looks.
Anyway, yeah. So, okay, how Jason Garrett saw his job, I don't know. Like the team isn't very good. Like,
Because he rides Jerry Jones's dick.
Yeah, so you get paid.
Like
It's Dallas.
this guy is a fucking yes man, 110%.
conservative calls, doesn't go for him fourth down. Jerry Jones likes that
Fucking
kind of
idiot.
shit.
No, Jerry Jones criticized him for that kind of shit.
With that, but
Because Jerry Jones is a fucking jackass. I think Jerry Jones is one of the dumbest owners in
Yeah,
the
dude.
league.
Shoot from the hip. He's Jerry Jones. All right. Let's get into next week. Thursday night football. We got Eagles at the Giants.
Yeah.
Nice little rivalry.
I'm going.
Except the Eagles have 0 run game, and
I'm
the
gonna go
Giants are
Giants.
going to shit on them.
Yeah, I'm going Giants.
I'm also going to go Giants.
Are you really?
no, I wanted to go
How-
Giants. Like,
How can you not go? Like, who's
How
going
is
to fill
that
this
an
game?
upset?
They have no run game. Corey Clement's going to start. Carson Wentz looks
How is the
bad.
Giants gonna be your upset?
Because watch the
Saquon Barkley is fucking amazing.
No,
Odell's
guys,
good.
the Eagles.
Julian Shepard looks good.
Their defense can get pressure
I
on Eli's
don't-
offensive line.
I don't-
That offensive
I don't-
line's trash.
I don't
And Eli can get,
care.
or the
I
Eagles
don't
defense can
care.
get pressure
The
on
Eagles
it.
look bad. Their defense looks bad.
Saquon is a great running back, and they have good receivers in New York. I try and pick Philly. Please pick Philly on this. I would love to see you
No,
drink
he's trying
more
to pick the
fours.
Giants. No, he was
I'm
saying.
taking the Giants.
No, he was saying he was hoping we would pick Philly.
Why?
Like,
No
we're
one's
that
picking Philly this
stupid.
game. No.
The Eagles are favored.
I don't give a fuck.
Saying like it's
Vegas can
because-
suck my
no,
balls.
because they think they're a better team.
The Patriots are favored.
Hey, you don't talk about Vegas like that. They give you free alcohol when you gamble. That's why I refuse to fucking gamble in Detroit. All right, next game. Tampa Bay is in Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Same.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you love
Famous
Jameis. That's still not gonna be a thing. I'm picking
Not
Atlanta.
Anything else on it?
But I saw.
No, I'm not.
Feeling
doing
really
that.
bold about that pick. Yeah, okay.
I'll take it. I'm not saying I'm super.
You know who
down
also
with
has a
it.
suspect run game? Tampa Bay.
You know who has a really banged up defense right
I
now?
don't care. Atlanta's got a good offense. Although Julio hasn't done anything.
They didn't look that good last week, right?
That's true.
Against who?
Pittsburgh.
Ah, that bad defense.
Eh.
Tampa Bay's defense is better.
Position by position, I take Atlanta over Tampa.
I take Atlanta.
Yeah.
All right, the Chargers are in Cleveland.
Chargers.
I'm picking the Chargers also.
Do I need Keenan Allen to like?
Chargers.
Nice score touchdown.
Okay. Would you be surprised if the Browns won?
No.
Yes.
Like it seems like the thing can happen.
No, I wouldn't be surprised.
I do believe
I
the
don't
Chargers.
think it's gonna happen.
The Chargers play down really well,
Yeah, they do.
but
They're
I
really
don't.
Good. They're really good at playing down.
I think their defense is better than like they've shown.
Oh, dude. Well, they haven't had fucking Joey Bosa was out for a few games. dude.
Yeah, that's true.
Chargers? Oh yeah.
Indy versus the Jets. That's a shitty game.
Jets.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm going Indy.
I'm going Indy.
Well, that's because
All of a sudden, you're siding against Andrew Luck. I thought that was your boy.
That was my boy.
that's his point.
That's my boy.
I think he's overrated. As
I
fuck.
love Andrew Luck.
He's alright.
I mean, he's good. He's a good quarterback.
But
He is.
Sam Darnold?
I think he's super
But Sam
overrated.
Darnold?
Okay. The Jets manhandled the shit out of the Broncos this week. They waxed
No,
their
no,
ass.
they ran all over them.
They beat.
I don't think-
they beat
And the run
Broncos.
defense in Indy is way worse than
Like,
Denver's.
it's just Bilal Powell had 219 rushing yards.
Isaiah Crowell.
No, Bilal Powell did.
No, Crowell did.
It's Crowell.
Because I have Crowell on my team.
Was it
and
Crowell? Okay,
he
I
was
said Crowell
sitting
did.
on my bench. And,
But Bilal Powell had a
That was
good game too.
upsetting.
He had over 100 yards, I think. Bilal Powell said it too. Yeah,
Well,
the team just killed it.
And Denver has a good run defense.
I think Indy.
I think they fell asleep during practice, like they were
They
paying
didn't have
attention.
T.Y. Hilton either against New England.
They don't have T.Y. Hilton.
They will.
No, they won't.
Why?
T.Y. Hilton's probably sitting this week too.
What was his injury?
It's like
Yeah,
All right, Seattle is in Oakland.
Seattle.
Oakland.
That's a shitty game. I don't
Did
like
you
it.
really just pick Oakland?
Seattle's in Oakland or Oakland's in Seattle?
They're in Oakland.
Oakland.
Seattle just almost beat the Panthers.
No, they didn't. The Rams.
The Rams.
Yeah, like I said,
They
divisional
almost
game
beat-
is
they almost
different.
beat the Rams.
It's a divisional game.
I don't.
I'm gonna. I hate it.
Marshawn revenge game.
I don't care.
Marshawn
about
Lynch
that.
revenge game.
I really don't care enough. For
I'm picking
revenge
Oakland.
games.
Actually,
Taking
I'm
Oakland.
taking Oakland
I
also.
really-
I really don't
game.
care enough about revenge.
Do you
games.
realize-
All right.
Oakland's offense is going to torch the Seattle defense. Amari Cooper's going to finally go off this week.
Nah, so
And
it's still
Marshawn-
Jordy time. Jordy's
Marshawn's
gonna put
going
up
to have
touchdowns.
at least 80
All
yards
right,
and touchdown.
Carolina's in Washington.
What is it?
Carolina.
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 Carolina about a lot.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
about
about a
that.
lot, but yeah, I picked Carolina also, like Chris McCaffrey. Buffalo versus Houston. There's a lot of
Oh,
shitty
yeah, you
games
like
this
the
week.
one white guy on the team.
Buffalo, shut up. Luke
Greg Olsen's
Kuechly.
there.
Luke Kuechly.
Greg
Greg Olsen's supposed to be
Luke
back.
Kuechly's the man.
Speaking of
Buffalo
quarterbacks,
versus
you know,
Houston.
Huh?
Buffalo versus Houston.
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 Same.
God, it's hard. Buffalo could win that game. I'm not gonna be
I
surprised.
mean, who's still in the ball in Buffalo?
I don't care. They beat the Vikings.
I feel like that's just the Vikings underestimating Buffalo.
Care about, yeah, I was about to say I don't care.
They
Like,
beat the Titans. You beat the Eagles the week before.
I'm so tired of like how the logic works. Like it's any given Sunday, right? They had a full
trickle
fucking
down.
movie about it.
Uh,
Arizona versus Minnesota. I'm assuming Minnesota for everyone.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
It's not even gonna be a fun. I mean, to be fair, Minnesota just lost to Buffalo a couple weeks ago. They could lose to a shitty fucking Arizona
But they
team.
just beat Philly. Like, I
If
don't
they
get
lose
it.
to Arizona, they don't deserve to be in the cock for playoffs ever again.
Who?
Minnesota and Arizona.
Oh, yeah. No, Minnesota needs to be done with. We need to stop talking about Minnesota then.
Shut up.
If they beat,
Oh, no, yeah, if they lose to Arizona, yeah, we won't
need
talk
to
about it.
stop
Yeah, yeah.
talking about Minnesota being a
We're
fucking.
gonna sweep the Lions this year, though.
We're also going to have to talk about how bad of a decision it was to let Teddy Bridgewater walk and sign Kirk Cousins
Yeah, I don't like it.
to a fucking 3-year, $84 million contract.
And the Saints aren't using him because they're using Taysom Hill.
They should have. I didn't understand in the first place why
No,
the
Teddy B
Vikings
was
let
in.
Teddy Bridgewater go.
No, at the
No, I
end-
agree
at
with
the
you.
end of the
I
game
don't
it
understand
was,
either.
but they're using
You
Taysom
have a
Hill
quarterback
lot.
still on a
Teddy
contract.
Bridgewater was
Keep him.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just got hurt. That was like that. Yeah, I agree. I was very upset when Bridgewater left.
Yeah.
Or was kicked it.
I was more upset that they were willing to pay that much for Kirk Cousins after letting Teddy Bridgewater walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like it at all. Pittsburgh versus Cincinnati. That actually be a really
Pittsburgh.
good game. Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
even though Cincinnati's got the hot hand
I don't get it.
and leading the division,
There's going to be so
You know how
many hits
disappointing
and
they
injuries
are?
in that game.
I'm taking Cincinnati.
There's going to be so many hits and injuries in that game.
Is Vontez back yet or what?
Yeah, he is.
He's back
Oh
last week.
shit!
He'll be
So,
suspended.
Let's go.
So
after
get
this week.
suspended.
After this
He'll
week.
get suspended.
After they whoop Pittsburgh's
He'll-
ass.
No, he'll be kicked
I'm
out.
thinking
of that
Cincinnati.
Game. I can
Lev-
guarantee. First half, he'll be out of the game.
Lev Bell definitely picked this at Nussip in this game because he would get
Chase Conner's gonna get
fucking
rocked.
rocked because of this history.
Who are you picking?
I'm picking Cincinnati.
I like it.
Of course you are. I'm not even surprised. I wouldn't even expect you to pick. I'm surprised by you. I'm not surprised by you at all.
I
Dude,
want Cincinnati.
Cincinnati's
I
looking
don't care
surprisingly
about-
good. That's the only
Dude,
reason.
their first, they almost.
Their regular season good, their playoff shitty.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what
Yeah.
the thing is.
Chicago versus Miami.
It's in Miami.
It's in Miami, yeah.
Chicago.
Same. I don't like Tannehill. I don't like Tannehill at all. I fucking hate him.
Tannehill looked really good this past week.
I don't care. I
He
saw-
looked
I
good
don't-
last week.
And they
He did choke at the end.
Bengals came back by down 17 against
Yeah.
them.
Their run game sucks. Kenyon Drake sucks.
Because they don't understand how to
Kenny
use
Drake doesn't
Kenyon
suck.
Drake.
It's that Kenny Drake is decent.
I bet
Adam
but
Gase-
he needs someone
Khalil
else.
Mack
with
is
him.
gonna
Adam
eat
Gase
Tannehill's
is a fucking
lunch.
idiot.
Yeah, Adam
Adam
Gase is
Gase is a
boring.
dumbass.
Khalil Mack is gonna eat Tannehill's lunch all day.
That defense.
I'm going Chicago.
All right. The Rams are in Denver.
Rams.
Rams.
Yeah.
I don't even care where they can play in anywhere.
Can we take a second to talk about how Case Keenum's not good?
Yeah, Case Keenum's a backup quarterback.
Yes, I agree with that. I agree with that so much. I think Demaryius Thomas has lost a step, or he's just being an asshole. Emmanuel Sanders looks great, but
Demaryius Thomas is like 34 years old.
I don't think he's not that old, is
Yeah,
he?
he is.
He's old.
Demaryius Thomas has been in Denver for a really long time.
The thing also is look who Keenum's coach was in Minnesota. It's Pat Shermer, wasn't it? Or was it Mike Zimmer?
Mike Zimmer.
It was Mike Zimmer. Great coach. Vance
All right,
Joseph is
Demaryius
trash.
Thomas is 30.
Yeah, I was saying, I don't think he's that old.
Vance Joseph is a shitty head coach. He's possibly gonna be first fired. Like it's that
Vance Joseph is a coordinator.
that team has a bunch
Emmanuel
of good talent.
Sanders is 31.
That
So
team
their
has
two
good
top
talent.
receivers are in their back half of their career.
Yeah,
Back
I
quarter
mean,
of their
yeah, say
career.
back quarter. They've done like
Yeah.
4 years.
Yeah.
But like their team is
They're
such a
on
bunch of
borrowed
talent.
time right now.
Philip Lindsay's is like a running back
Lindsay's
that
good.
any team would drool over. Even
But they don't use him.
I
He's,
know,
he's
it's
a power
annoying.
back though, right? He's not quick.
No,
he's
quick as
everything.
Fuck.
He's everything they need.
He's like fucking 5'11" and all of like 180 pounds.
Yeah, he's
The guy's
everything. I
quick
hate
and
him.
he's got power behind him.
Yeah.
The guy's really good, but they like decide Devontae Booker's got to get touches too, and
Royce Freeman.
Royce Freeman has to get touches too. That's why I hate 3-back sets, because why would you have 3 different backs?
Preserve your
Play
running
one.
backs.
Play one game, play another game, play
You are
another.
pretty used to it.
I know. It's annoying.
Baltimore is in Tennessee.
Baltimore.
Yeah, same. I wrote that down. Mariota's still interesting at whatever the injury is, and name me two receivers in Tennessee.
Corey Davis and Rashard. Oh, Rashard Matthews.
Nope. Miami.
Rashard Matthews.
Or
I mean, they had their tight end that went down again.
Delaney Walker went out.
He
What do
goes
they have?
down every year.
They have Corey Davis and who's the other one?
I don't know.
All right, moving on. My point exactly. Jacksonville is in Dallas, so without T.J. Yeldon, they signed J-Mail.
Without Leonard Fournette.
Sorry, without Leonard Fournette, they got
Jackson.
T.J. Yeldon, who's still banged up. They got J-Mail,
Jacksonville
Ezekiel Elliott.
I want to take Dallas, but I'm taking
Jacksonville by a lot.
I think
Because their defense is going to
Jacksonville.
stop Ezekiel Elliott because they just stopped all of Kansas City.
Kansas City's offense is far superior to their Dallas offense. Jacksonville by at least 10 points.
Want to take that? I'll take that bet.
Yeah, I'll bet you a
Nice.
nice on that. Tell at least 10. So 9. Do you have 10.5?
Yeah, I'll take 10 and a half.
Ezekiel Elliott's so good.
I know. I want to take Dallas so bad, but like
Take Dallas.
Jacksonville's
Bet you a nice
defense
on it.
is
I don't
just
care.
so
Jacksonville's going to do it.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
good. Give me Dallas. Give me Dallas. I want Dallas.
All right.
I'm taking Dallas. I'll take another ice on that.
There's 2 ice on that.
All right, I'm taking Jacksonville. I agree with the defense.
Dallas's defense. Is
I don't
good,
like
though.
this at all. I really hate
Dallas'
this.
defense is good too.
I don't like this.
And Bortles just threw 4 interceptions to Kansas
They
City.
just need to
defense,
run.
who's gonna be
This
bad.
game's gonna suck.
It is going to be a bad game.
Jacksonville's going to score.
Yeah, I'm going Jacksonville. I don't like it. It's got a nasty taste in my mouth.
Jags defense and
All right.
FanDuel.
Kansas
2 pick
City.
sixes, I'm calling
Kansas
it.
City is playing New England on Sunday Night
Kansas City
Football.
by a lot.
Kansas City.
Guys, I'm a Patriots fan. And I'm taking Kansas City because I think the Pats defense is trash and Pat Mahomes is gonna shit on them.
Pat Mahomes is the truth right
Greg
now.
Bortles did.
They honestly, and it sucks to say this, Kansas City has so many better weapons than New England right now.
Oh, yeah.
They got Tyreek Hill. They got
have the
fucking
most in the
Sammy
league.
Watkins. They got
Yeah,
Kareem
Travis
Hunt.
Kelce.
They got Travis Kelsey, and that's just offense.
They have the most in the league.
Yeah,
God,
God,
that
that
Rams
hurts.
on offense.
The Patriots are not gonna have a great game. Monday Night Football game sucks, by the way.
Green Bay.
100%.
San Fran versus Green Bay. Who makes these schedules? These are fucking trash.
Well, it's because
So there was a game scheduled for October. They flexed something.
so
They already announced it. It was supposed
they
to be.
made this last
Yeah.
year,
Cincinnati got
obviously,
flexed in.
when they thought that the best quarterback in the league was on its come up in fucking what's his name from the 49ers?
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
ACL.
They go,
This is why we should never speculate when there's no evidence.
Belichick says some 5 games as evidence.
I give you Matt Castle.
Still.
He started 2 different teams. He started in Kansas City, started in Denver, and guess
And
what?
Jacoby
He sucked
Brissett.
dick there, and he
Yeah.
went as a backup. Yeah,
New England.
I
But
don't.
Jacoby Brissett looked good in New England when he started.
And he looked okay in India a couple games.
Yeah.
But a couple
Yeah, that's what
games,
I'm
not
saying.
enough to fucking make him a Monday Night Football game.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's because knee-jerk reaction. Pretty white boy playing quarterback. They're like, oh, we gotta suck his dick. That's the NFL.
So Matt Stafford's never gonna win that game. Got it.
Exactly.
He's not pretty. Anyways,
Oh, he's a Georgia boy. That's real though. Like,
It's true.
think about all the pretty white boy quarterbacks that we talk of. Like, that everyone talks up. The Case Keenum, pretty white boy quarterback.
Yeah, Pat Mahomes isn't white.
He's playing well. That's what he's doing it. He's actually doing something good.
Yeah, Cam Newton's hating. He
Jimmy-
sucks dick.
Everyone hates Cam Newton,
And he sucks.
and he's actually fucking. He's an MVP player.
Overrated.
He is
So
an
is Joe
MVP.
Flacco.
Define MVP.
No, he has a season MVP.
So is Joe Flacco.
Oh,
15-1 record.
Flacco
Yeah,
got it
yeah.
that year.
Huh?
Flacco got the MVP that
Okay.
year.
I don't think Flacco's a bad quarterback. I don't think he's awesome.
MVP is it's,
Like, I don't think Cam Newton's an awesome quarterback yet. He'll get there. I think he's on an upswing. But they need to get receivers there, though. Like, you're relying on a receiver that hasn't been good, and your rookie that you just drafted, and you don't sign receivers.
and an old tight
Sign
end.
That's where Des Bryant needs to go.
actually, Des would be a good fit in Carolina.
I
There.
disagree. I don't want to hate Des Bryant.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, well, that's gonna wrap us up for this week.
Hey guys, what's the difference between jelly and jam?